Alright, hope the sun's not screwing this up. Try not to move too fast because it seems to pixelate everything if I move around too quick. Got the fiberglass tonneau cover off my Dodge here. I had to build this high-tech dolly system because I need to wheel it in and out of the garage, and it's just me. What's going on? Got peel and clear coat. I got chips, scratches, gouges, more peel and clear. So I'm going to clean this up, and like the Rolling Stones says, you know the group, the Rolling Stones, I see a red door, and I want to paint it black. Okay, went ahead, gave it a good wash with dish soap and water. There's still some stuff on here, it just didn't come off. It's gonna have to let that take another round out of that. But once the sun starts to get in the west sky there, it's gonna shade in here, and then I'll be able to get out DA sander and do some sanding. I don't have any 220 paper, I'm all out. So I'm just going to give it a once over with some 320 to start with. Figure out just where I stand on all these blemishes and peel and clear. Okay, so I started peeling the stickers off. That was I guess where it come from. Throwing that away. That's gone. I pulled off the manufacturer's sticker here, and lo and behold, there was a screw hiding behind here, and I think pull that out. Handle comes off. Now that's sweet. I'm not gonna have to work around that. I can paint this separate, put it back on, and then some silicone or some adhesive, and put that back on there, back on there like that after everything's all done. Sweet. Alright guys, it was a little hot last night and humid. I ended up got that handle off. That was about it. I pulled back into the garage. It's a little nicer this morning, but the sun's out there, and so it's a little cooler in here. So this is the deal. At least there's no structural issues with this cover. I mean, there's no cracks in the fiberglass. There's no broken out pieces. There's only just, like I showed you earlier, heavy gouges and peeled up clear. So I got, it's not a hard pad, it's not very soft neither. It's about a medium density pad. 320 stickets to do the flatter portions like these and these, but these side lines here, I got 320 on the interface pad, and I'll be switching over to that once I get to those portions. So it's pretty straightforward. Just gonna start sanding it down, like I said, and see where I stand. Okay, so standard about maybe 2 square feet of the lid here, and this is why I'm sanding it. This is where things will start to show up. There's a spot here, spot here, spot here, a bunch of spots there, some spots here and there and there and over here. There's a gouge here. Things that I didn't see before I started sanding have showed up. Alright, so I don't know, about 15 minutes. Top surface is all sanded. I went through two 320 stickets, the Merca Golds on the flat spots, and I have one 320 Velcro on the interface, and you saw I was able to go up these radius edges here and down this radius edge here without cutting in. So how much are we into this so far? These are about 50 cents a piece, so $1.50. Not including, you know, tools. I'm talking sticky paper. Maybe I should track that through the job. We're at $1.50 worth of sticky paper. They're gonna get another piece of the Velcro 320 and featherback this lifted clear area here, and the one on each corner of the cover here. Those are the only 2-3 places that the clear has actually lifted, and then I'm gonna start on the major chips here. Like these need some 2K style filler, not like Bondo type plastic filler, but fine filler. All these little pecks here, like these, but a red glaze putty will do just fine with those. Okay, mentioned earlier what the cost of project was so far. I'm thinking maybe I'll carry on with that through the video. I had to dig up some invoices because I buy stuff by the roll, and other stuff I buy as single pieces. So it's going to be a little tough to kind of keep track. I realize that it's like you may or may not have materials on hand for, say, like filling in these gouges with fine filler. You know, I have it here. You would have to go buy a quart for, say, I don't know, 20 bucks, and use like an ounce of it on the whole job. It is what it is. I have it here, so just kind of list like, oh yeah, well that, you know, it'd be 50 cents worth of this or $1 worth of that. So I started a little thing over there. You guys can see it or not. Supplies. So far we've got stick-it discs at 40 cents each, and Velcro discs at 60 cents each. Like I said, I had to go look those up. So we've got, I'm going to fill those blanks in over at the side, keep a running total of just ticky marks. So once I've done once I'm done these feathered edges on the lifted clear, that will be 2 of each. So I'll have 2 ticky marks beside each one of those. Just want to get down in there, scuff it up, maybe a little tiny bit, maybe 1/4 inch around the edge. The filler will stick to that real good. And carry on. There's all kinds of these spots. So yeah, used about maybe 2 inches of 80 grit paper. Went around, as you can see, hit all the major areas here. So I'm just going to get out some plain old paper towel and some wax and grease remover and a squirt bottle. Give each of these little spots a little squirt and clean with a cloth, and pull out some fine filler, mix it up, and throw it on. Alright, so I got out some regular glaze putty, hit some of these little tiny little spots, and I've got out the Evercoat 2K fine filler. I think I mentioned in a previous video, I bought this a couple years back. Now I had another one of these before. They come in at that time, I don't know if they still do or not, they came in kind of an accordion kind of can, kind of a squishy plastic container. Yeah, I mixed it up real good and I put it in this quart can. And it's been in this quart can for some time. And slowly, you know, I'm whittling away at it. And it's just as good as the day it went in there. The other stuff, I bought it. You know, I used some of it and it sat around. And since it wasn't an airtight container, it dried up, went hard. Waste of money. So yeah, good little tip there. Put it in a quart can. Quart can costs fuck all, 50 cents at the supply store. Gonna keep $30 worth of Evercoat good for years. I like to just mix a little bit at a time because I find this stuff goes real hard, real quick. So just a little bit, and you know, get it in there like that. Over here, over there. Get it on there real quick. Might take a coat or two, but yeah, you gotta move real quick. This stuff likes to harden up, like I said, pretty quick. For whatever reason, I didn't put much hardener in it, but it always seems to want to go hard real quick. See, it's already gumming up. I ain't even hardly started, but got 3 or 4 spots. Okay, like I mentioned, hardens up real quick, so I use a steel blade. I got these at the body supply. I don't know where they're wall scrapers for drywall or something, but they're nice metal blades. They come in like a 4-pack at different sizes. This is a little one. But anyway, since they're a stainless, I just, once that's hardened up on there, I just take a razor blade and just go along. Comes right off, just like that. Cleans up. It's ready to go. Alright, so this is it for the minute. Filled in all the big areas that I had scratched up with the 80 grit. All the little stone packs that I didn't think needed filler. I put just a bunch of little dabs of red glaze in. So you can see I got a bunch of filler in all different places and whatnot, but it's not really much. You know, I mentioned earlier, it's like, I don't know, I think it's like $30 a quart for that fine filler. Like, it's not cheap, but I didn't use much of it. I only used the tiniest little bit. So once again, over on the supply sheet, Merca paper. I figure I only used 20 cents worth of sandpaper because it wasn't much. It's just a little 2-inch strip to gouge up all them spots. Filler kind of questionable, so I said 50 cents. We'll go from there. I gotta leave this for a little bit. Come back, time to start sanding some of this out.